being able to run Facebook and Instagram ads, let's say in particular, as opposed to being able to scale them, is actually a different skill set. The analogy that I use is that the videographer versus the cinematographer. So the videographer can hold the camera, they can deliver on a shot, they're gonna come relatively set up and they're going to capture what you asked them to capture. Whereas a cinematographer is what makes some of the most gorgeous shots in the world. They're masters of light and strategy and figuring out how to take that light and strategy and put it into a shot so that the shot looks unique, different, is the vision that the person wanted it to see. I was watching Handmaid's Tale with my wife the other night. They're like masters of cinematography, right? Very similar with media buying. So if you're running ads, and by scale, I mean, you're not seeing high profitability, you're not getting the conversions that you want, those are times when if you put more money into the budget, you're not necessarily going to make more sales. You might actually end up losing money on the ads, which is why so many people, they're like, okay, I'm going to scale the ads and I'm going to put more money into it. And then all the other data starts to suffer. So their ROAS drops, their cost per click drops, all of these things, right? And just generally sales drop, and they end up spending a ton of money thinking, oh, I thought I could just raise the budgets. The reason you can't do that is because the strategy behind actually raising up ads and getting them to produce more sales isn't just about putting more money into it, which is why I'm a huge believer in having both an implementer and a strategist. Like, I think that's what creates the strongest ad teams, because the implementer they have the knowledge of how to run the ads. They're like, here's how we do the targeting, and here's the placements that we can run, and here's the creative and the split testing on the headlines. They might even be awesome copywriters, all of those things. But being able to see it from a holistic perspective and take a step back and say, okay, what actually needs to happen in these ads in order to make them work better in the way that we want them to, whether that's more leads, emails, sales on a page, anything like that, right? One example I had the other day was someone had reached out. They were like, can you look at my ads? I said, for sure, let's look at the data. Because he's like, every time we try to, again, raise the budget, this happens or that happens. And so when we were looking at it, I was like, actually, these metrics look pretty decent. Like, you're getting good link click-through rates. People are obviously engaging in the creative. So I said, actually, the main issue in terms of scaling the ads is probably going to be on your landing page, because if you could get more people to convert on the landing page with the budget you already have and the metrics that you already have from an ads perspective, you will make more money because you're going to make more sales without having to spend more money on ads. So I looked over the page, gave a few suggestions, particularly in how his headline was structured, and even one word that he was using, I recommended he change it. I sent some other examples. He said, okay, I'm going to run it as a split test. And he's like, it took that page from a 5% conversion rate to a 9% conversion rate. And which is a pretty considerable difference in sales, considering the fact that we didn't raise the budget at all. And we didn't even change the ad at all. We changed no copy, no imagery, nothing, right? So this is the purpose I'm realizing more and more as I'm in this strategy space, and started just mainly as a Facebook implementer, but seeing the importance of looking at the data and saying, what could we do next? And what isn't working, what is working, and what metrics are the most important when it comes to scaling. So if you're thinking about scaling your ads up and you think, okay, you're just gonna throw more money into it, before you do that, don't do it. Really look at the metrics and see if more money is actually just going to keep bringing you the same result, or if this really is the right time to be putting more money in. And the right time to be putting more money in is going to be when conversions are actually solid, conversion rates are solid on the page, the conversion of the actual ad itself is solid, i.e. people are clicking it, they're engaging, they're liking it, they're sharing it, they're saving it. That's when we put more money in. I'm helping an agency right now with some ads for their client, and we're selling some tickets to a live event. So we just doubled the budget, and we've doubled the sales that we're getting, the ticket sales, because they were hitting the numbers that we needed to hit. The page was hitting good conversion rate numbers. That is your time to spend more money on ads. If you are running ads right now and you want to increase profitability, revenue on them, make more sales, and do it in a cost-effective way, feel free to reach out to me wherever you're watching this video. More than happy to jump on a call, give you some custom ad strategies for exactly what you're doing right now with your paid social.